Another plow truck video. I got a burnt out marker. Son of a bitch. Anyway, made some progress. Oh yeah. That looks a lot better. Now, the original tins that were on this engine looked like shit. If you don't believe me, look back at a previous video. These ones came off my old black Suburban plow truck. I cleaned them up, painted them Chevy orange. They look a hell of a lot better. Also added this alternator. Now there was nothing wrong with the one that was in there, but this one's got a higher amperage rating, and it was already in my now parts truck. Money's already spent. Let's put her to use. Replace the radiator. That definitely needed it. So now this end's all buttoned up for the here and now. I did get the wheels switched. Now you can actually see them. And now I've got all 4 center caps. I was short one. My neighbor does some scrapping, so he has crushed cars and stuff like that. And he was kind enough to do a little wheeling and dealing with me and get me a center cap. Got a fire extinguisher in there, toolboxes, a gas tank, and a first aid kit. Definitely good ideas to have. Okay, now yep, I've been busy. Switched out this column. This was the column for my old snowplow truck, and as you see, it don't have that chintzy plastic ignition. That's because back when this was in my Suburban plow truck, the plastic ignition failed, so we replaced it with this one. I believe instead of like an 86 Cutlass Sierra or Cutlass Supreme, I can't remember which exactly. So we replaced that. Well, my multi-switch here was acting up. Like, if the cruise did decide to work, I go to hit my high beams on someone and no more cruise. Kiss that pipe dream goodbye. That and this column had my Grant walnut wheel. So I figured let's solve 3 problems at once. Actually 4, because actually 5, come to think of it, because I managed to get this hooked back up. But between drive and overdrive, it was really slipshot here. So replacing the column fixed all those problems. My stepdaughter was a major help with that. Never really got a chance to show you this last time. That's a modified Pioneer stereo remote bracket, and I put this clip on there, so that'll sit there nicely. You're probably wondering why I got a CB in here. Well, I got a CB in my other truck, so if I'm out and about, my wife can get a hold of me. But also,
it makes noise.
So that comes in handy. Get a dog in your way. Hey, come get that dog, or whatever. Notice I had another switch box. That was in my old plow truck, so it's got stuff like plow, lights, wigwag, aux one. Yeah, I'm missing that one, I know. I'll get that fixed soon enough. But I used up every one down here. All these switches well, these 3 are for the light bar, these 2 are for the alleys, and that one, well, I'll show you. Mash that down. Come on, neutral, there we go. Reverse. Okay. We got normal reverse lights. And no. What the? You notice I got normal reverse lights, but those ain't kicking on. There's a reason. The relay ain't switched to constant 12 anymore. It's on that one. So now, if I'm in a parking lot, I'm not blinding some little old lady, you know, when I'm going to get groceries, but I still have them on demand. And they still switch off if I, you know, put it in neutral or drive. It only works in reverse, still hooked to the reverse circuit, so she's in neutral, those are off, but I haven't touched my 6th switch over there, as you can very well see. Now, oh, another thing I forgot to, I showed you guys the seat, you know about that, my son broke it, but this one, I did like it, but for my old plow truck, because it has another armrest. Yukon seats don't have that, the Suburban seats do. So, that'll make it at least a little more comfortable. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. My father-in-law is working on the, you know, the bar that came up, held the pump, and the headlight bracket, well, remember the headlight bracket was bent on this side? Yeah, he's taking care of that for me right now. Didn't have a chance to get that done because I don't have a welder or grinder or anything here. If I had those tools, trust me, I'd do it on my own. But yeah, no, coming along nicely. Still functioning beautifully. Still a nice little truck. Just making her better and better. At this point, I have myself a little gem on my hands. Oh, I also added that. And that's hooked to switch down here. It runs 2 USB cords. One I got plugged in. You're wondering what this big thing is. That runs that. And she's hooked to this switch here. Right now, the only 2 in this top one that are assigned is the Plow one and the aux 1. Headlights will be there for the Plow. And these 2, I've got a sneaking suspicion what I'm going to do with them. That one I'm not sure to do with yet because that has relay built in. But that won't function at all unless I throw that switch. Nice little safety feature for when you got kids running around your truck. Trust me. But no, it's a fun little truck. That's all for now.